Alrighty everybody, hello, this is your good host, Cool Kicks from the mighty state of ours. Hey, we've been gone quite a bit. We had to take a little bit of a hiatus, but that's alright. Now, here's one of the reasons why. Putting the giveaway aside, you may have seen the promos for the photos of the Bebop and the Rock Steady, got plenty of those to give away, and the Red Hulk, another mighty giveaway, and the grand prize of all would be little baby Yoda. No matter how hard they are to find, I source and give you the entertainment value. Alright, so that's why State of Earth is different. The mighty State of Earth truly is what Cool Kicks promises. Now, on the side, this is what I'm doing. I happen to go for a walk, get some thought processing going on. I love clouds. Cloudtography is what I do on the side, and I happen to be going for a walk, getting out of this COVID nation, taking a break to get some sanity. Now, I'll tell you what I saw. I love clouds. I happen to see what I thought. Many visuals in the clouds. Alright, already you can see, taking a look at some of my work. This was on Thursday evening. Almost see like there's a happy smile there. See, there's a mouth, a nose, eyes. Alright. What I really caught my attention there, it was up here, looking like a big laugh or a smile or something that had a big image to it. But you know what I didn't see was what was in the picture. Now, also on the side, not just taking pictures, I happen to be one of the believers, a firm believer in that there's existence of other life out there sometimes, and I didn't even think about it taking these pictures. And let's go ahead and take a look at the second shot. Again, very normal looking, beautiful clouds. The lighting has changed there a bit. That face has changed, it moved a little bit more. I love the way it came out there. This looks more of a mouth and like almost like a goblin. And the shading of the just beautiful lights. All right, just the lighting, the clouds, I'm just loving it. And again, the third picture, the clouds had moved a bit, and that's okay. But I loved it because it had this open blend of blues. And again, with the sunset coming up, it was just looking off into the west. Sun was going down. I'd say about between 1700 hours or 1900 hours. I believe it was 1900 hours that evening, and it was just really cool and epic to look at. So let's go back. We'll go back here for a second now. I want to show you something. That's right, Cool Kicks has a surprise. Now, if you're looking at just the clouds, for some reason that day, I thought to myself, well, why not I just zoom in on my photos? Because sometimes you just never know. And this screen is all clean. And you look at the trees. And as we go this way, you're starting to see what appear to be images. And right there, already is one. There'll be another one. There's two, and there's three. Alright, I'm not even sure what they are. All I know is I zoomed in just for its and giggles. Alright, just to see what was in there. There may even be another image right there. Okay. Zooming in as best I can. Alright, so there may actually be another one there, hadn't cut. And that's nothing, folks. Wait till we see some more contrast here. Rub off the screen, make sure it's clean. Okay, this isn't coming off. No. There's another one. Alright, I'm not sure what these are. I just know I love to look at my photos, and I wanted to just scan them. Look, you never know what you're going to see. So taking a look at the scan, you say, ah, beautiful. And yet there's another object. Both scans right there. That's as big as I can zoom for now until I do so, maybe a subsequent video that shows that I can screenshot it and then zoom in even more. You know, it was going to go blurry or not, but I love that I was able to see this gentleman right here that I love. Let's see, get this. Make sure there's nothing off the screen. I got that mouth. I really wanted that, but then again, looking at the images that are popping up, and you're like, what is that? What could it be? Okay, and coming around, I happen to notice there are more of them. Okay, so right here, there's his buddy there. Alright, and then over here as well, coming in here. I'll point with the pointer. I'm trying to point with both, and then again here. So what is it? What could they be? There was quite an array of them. Like they were having a good run-of-the-mill time, just floating around out there, huh? Floating. We all like to float like Pennywise. But in this instance, these were high up in the sky. You know, no one would have ever known any better. There he is there again. So, taking a look at that shot, we come to the next one. And for contrast's sake, I mean, I didn't even know, alright? I wanted the second shot. I didn't know if I'd gotten the first one. And what was even more magnificent is that I caught them again here. And against the blue. That's the blue of the sky. And let me zoom in there. There you go. Oh, this is just lovely here. Okay, look at that. And you can't quite make out the shapes. But I tell you what, just looking at there for definition, they're hardcore, very good detail. Not sure what those blemishes are. It could be more hurt telling, hopefully not, in the sense that I didn't think there were that many out there. Okay, so that there against the blue to give you a little bit of the difference of colors and the shading at the that we had for the Earth's natural. Look at that, there's another one. Just the natural Earth lighting there with the sun, in addition to those two other buckets that we may have seen earlier on the last photo. Okay, so there. Let me zoom in again for you. 1, 2. Okay, it's fun to just be zooming in on these. Because again, I would have never guessed there were so many of them. Look at that. Alright, and I will post these on my pages so they can be further looked at. It's fun just to be zooming in. You don't know what you're going to find. I didn't. I just wanted to take pictures of my pretty clouds. Alright? I'm telling you, for those of you who may or may not believe in what's going on right now, in this world of quarantine and all our friends above us that would appear, there's a very interesting aircraft or anomalies in the air now, and a site to be disclosed for the safety of all those here involved. I mean, it's very interesting. So these are the main shots. Again, looking at these phenomena, as we'll call them, as the government has specifically said, they're phenomena. Okay, I mean, I don't know how many other times there were just so many at one point that I hadn't seen before. Look at this. Look, the more you look at it, the more you. Oh gosh, 1, 2, 3, all going up in a line there. Okay, against the blues. Not sure there are more against the white here a while ago. Maybe as he's hiding up in there. Zooming in. Look at that. Alright, so I just wanted to share, because what on earth, or not of this earth, is going on this day. So let's take another photo. This is actually a little more fun because you don't see as many anymore. But this is what stood out the most. And if you stay up to date on the ufology or unidentified aerial phenomena, as the government is calling them, this particular photo, this one right here, the third one, shows a lot of depth and almost a shadow pointing below him right there. So if you've seen any of the other postings, these are usually higher up in the atmosphere, way up above in orbit, and he appears to be just stationed there, floating there. So we're going to have to again, I'll be posting it online so you can zoom in for yourself, do the screenshots, a little bit more for me to do some research on. So coming down this way, that single anomaly is there'll be another one. Okay, so there be his buddy. Not sure where the rest of the flight went or whatever. A nice little group. They've since dispersed. Yet there are those two at the tail end of them are all that's left. I'm not seeing anything else. But you gather that from that third shot. Look at those beautiful clouds. Almost looks like an explosion of just sunboom. Boom. See, it's on there so I can tell it's there. Just regular clouds. Maybe I missed something. Shout out in the comments. Maybe you think, but in this last photo there's only two. There's his buddy over here. There's the single hovering anomaly. And that's it. So again, this blind timing in the sense that who would have known these suckers were up there. So that was the last photo of the three, and I wanted to show you something. That this is a zoom in. I potted in that rectangle. I was watching a movie when I was doing this, okay, and I just was wanting to see, well, what's in this photo. This is the first photo, zooming in on the far right and saying, well, what's in here? So watching the movie, I didn't think anything of it till my wee little one said to me, hey, look at the falling stars, Dad. They look like little black falling stars. I say, what are you talking about? So if we zoom in here, as you have circled up, maybe this is really fun now. Look at that. Look at the detail. All right, look, there's one of the screenshots I took of that, so I could zoom in on it. Now what are we looking at? Oh yeah, look at that. Look at the shapes there that are changing, or seeming to be very familiar. This is something we've seen that the Pentagon had released not too long ago. Again, this is when I screenshot and zoomed in to see. Oh boy, these aren't just your average ordinary stars floating around. And again, these are really cool here actually. And again, I'll post the photos so you can do it for yourself. Look at that. Like two of them together or what? Are they merging? And then not sure if that's, I mean, that'd be a plethora of them there if there was, but I grouped out what I thought were the major players in this one. So looking at that, okay, you're seeing the big picture. Maybe there were more right there and there, but those are the ones that stuck out the most, particularly with that shape. Look at that. Now, pay attention to that shape there. Okay, and again there, duplicated, and then once more. I believe in that third one. This one's almost just as, it's got an interesting shape. I'll let you be the judge of what you name what the shape is in between those. Not trying to say otherwise. It's up for you to determine what you're seeing. Could just be beautiful clouds. That's right. Happy little clouds, as one of our colleagues used to say. Correct. So again, there's the photo. It was one of the first ones there, and we're gonna go right here. That's where the single anomaly was. I wasn't able to zoom in the other one because I just noticed it. But look at that. Okay. Even there, I have to probably do another screenshot of it. He was just sitting there, and you're wondering, what was he doing? Okay, so that's it. I post the photos. Oh, now that's cool right there. Look at that. Even that looks like a face. I did notice another one. I mean, that almost looks like there used to be a anomaly on Mars. Apparently got smeared. Some technician accidentally goofed out the picture. It used to be a face on Mars. Well, I'll tell you what, there's a face on the flipping clouds there. You can see whatever you want. Once I saw a joke, one of my colleagues said, hey, look, almost the clouds are up in the sky looking down on Earth. See, that one looks like an idiot. So many jokes with clouds, right? What else did I see not too long ago? A beautiful picture. It might have been that third one again where I thought I saw another face. And again, anyone can see anything in clouds, but this is fun. I just thought I'd share. This is cool kicks. And oh, look at that. What do you suppose that is? As you can see, this is from the US Navy's Pentagon video. And the jet fighter was chasing. Now, I just wanted to bring this up as a comparison photo because of this right here. And in the video, and I can post a link to it, it spun around. You know, it turned. Even the pilot was like, oh, look at what happened. He just turned around against the wind. Excited as he was. Very interesting. Okay, so there's my comparison photo. And there's my presentation. I thought I'd share. Again, it's up to you to make the final determination as to exactly what you just saw. What have we witnessed? I'll put in the date, the times. I'll post the photos on my site, and let's see what you think. Feel free. Put your comments in there, and we'll have some fun debating. Well, what did we see, or what did we not see? Comment, like, subscribe as usual, and also thank you for I believe it's now up to 140 views. 140 subscriptions, so I'm very happy. Again, the contest is coming up for the Bebop and Rocksteady. You can get one of those. I'm trying to formulate some rules to make it competitive versus, it's a random pick. We don't want just that. So Bebop, Rocksteady. Also our good buddy Red Hawk, and the grand prize, of course, you have a little baby Yoda, probably the best from Mattel that I've seen yet. Well, at least until the competition comes out with their animatronic. So again, thank you very much for watching, everybody. This is Cool Kicks. Stay safe, stay home, and if the quarantine is lifting, wear your mask, because otherwise we don't want this stuff starting over again. I'll be making more non-cloud photos because, oh goodness gracious, we've had to stay safe. Alright folks, take care, stay safe. And this is Cool Kicks and the mighty Seativerse coming to you and saying, stay cool.